Welcome to Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, home to the Tulane Green Wave, and as this city likes to say, let the good times roll, and the Tulane fans are certainly ready for that. Today's matchup, a couple of teams from the state of Louisiana, a battle in the booth, see who gets a leg up. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, taking on a team from the AAC, the Tulane Green Wave. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Raging Cajuns will get this season underway as toe meets leather. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Tulane Green Wave offense takes the field and they'll have the ball first. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too, I swear. When you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're going to split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Slips through the line. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So the Louisiana Raging Cajuns offense will go to work for the first time today. Offense set on 1st down. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. Now on 2nd down after the good 1st down run. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. The Raging Cajuns get it past the sticks. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get the first through the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front 7 and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
And the Raging Cajuns will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a pass to Marker. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop.
I'll tell you what, dude, in today's football, I'm not starting a team without a guy that can do that at the quarterback spot. You see it. He hits the gas, pulls it down quickly, and just goes. Whether he's reading something, whether he's throwing, he is always a threat to run the football. He completely changes the way you play defense.
Zings it complete to the right. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Tulane right back to the line.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
to the air on first down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. The throw to the outside is complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the catch. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Give to the running back. They could have used a little bit more there and picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
The Raging Cajuns will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He's looking to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Brooks. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Still some work to do after that last completion. It's second down. Wide out in motion. The give to the back. Nice move there. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got an open man. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Using the quick game. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They want to throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. Looking to throw on third and goal. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Raging Cajuns!
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Michigan State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. Sparty has picked itself up off the canvas before, and this group is capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia Southern. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Into a massive giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Tompkins. It's complete to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. They go to the ground. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. Power football with the run. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? The give to the back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to power their way ahead. Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. He'll pull it down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. To the ground to try to move the chains. The Raging Cajuns' 3rd down defense just doesn't come through. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Feeling some heat. They wrestle him down after he picks up 6 inside the 20 and down at the 18. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Pressure coming. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Dropping back, it's Tompkins. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Wave.
And this offense gets on the board, and the 1st passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the 1st of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
Lining up to add another. Bangs it through for an extra point. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll bring it back looking for help. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Finds his man. It's Brooks. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that pass picked off. Trying to take it back. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now, and that pass intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. The play action fake. Looking down the middle. And that ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Going up top on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a 1st down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. On target. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Raging Cajuns getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open.
And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass rush. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? And a really competitive game so far. I'm talking razor-thin margins in the big statistical categories. And while it may be a broken record, turnovers are the name of the game. The team that limits them, the ones that win that turnover margin, generally speaking, are the ones that have the best chance to get that dub. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yulman Stadium.
About to start here in the second half, Tulane will kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. On that play-action fake, the action was the quarterback got clobbered after he faked the handoff.
It definitely didn't work. The fake is supposed to be the most important part of that, to try to get the guys to suck up just for a second. But you could tell the offensive line, they weren't able to hold their blocks. Defense got to him and got the sack.
And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cajuns. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Baylor is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Robert Griffin III, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by just 4 to Akron.
The RPO, it's complete.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Tompkins. Got the quick pass.
Oh, he just needed to stretch the ball out a few inches more, and he would have picked up the first down. It was a great individual effort there on 3rd down, getting back a bunch of yards, and now they're in a position to go for it here on 4th.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Hand off from the shotgun. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Tulane! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
On to attempt the try. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing and wings it incomplete. Second down coming up.
It's now second down.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Finds a man on the left. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Raging Cajuns are rolling down the field. Leaves it with the back. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Soft spot in the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Louisiana.
Touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Give to the back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Makes a man miss. Stumbled to the ground. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Quick strike complete. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. They'll give it to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. A strike downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a first down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. The give to the tailback. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kick to field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Looking to move it through the air. He's got it. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And this defense stepping up, I love it. You got to match your offense. Your offense has got it rolling. Now this defense is doing their part.
And the Raging Cajuns will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple in 2nd and 8. Looking for a man, it's Tompkins. Quarterback moving. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. He's got the tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Running back searching for a hole. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Tulane right back to the line.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game one, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this guy.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll go to the ground. Relying on that running game inside the red zone. He picked up 3 to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Green Wave. They move on top here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. TCU is running away with things, and I'm not sure who saw this coming today from this offense. They're up by 38 over Arkansas State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. Coming after him. Got him downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He hauls it in. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's complete on the right side. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. He'll just keep slinging it. And he's lucky to get that one back. This junior quarterback knows better than to try that too often. The defense will try to hold up one more time. Under 2 minutes to go. Working that left side now. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. And the Raging Cajuns have moved it inside the 20. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brooks. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. They'll need to be very sound here, limit this return, and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Dropping back, it's Tompkins. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. They'll throw it on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He's taking the shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off for the third time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. By the defense, not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. As disappointing as this is, everything's still in front of this team. I mean, think back to 1983 Miami. Got blown out in the opener but won the national championship.
You're absolutely right, Reese. Lots to play for here. And there's no doubt when you watch this team, they've got the talent to get it done. They got to execute better. They got to iron out some of these mistakes we saw here on the field today. But I think if this is a team, if they stay healthy throughout the course of the year, David, they've got a lot to play for this season.
Goodness gracious, I guess I'm the only one that caught the 1983 reference. I know you two guys were alive. I wasn't even alive yet. Good Lord, you guys are old. Like, this is a long time ago. Can you use a little better reference there, Reese Davis?
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA.